Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is DMAC, and today I'm looking at this shiny disc lock from Squire. It's a DCL1 hardened shackle stainless steel body. Yeah, nice little lock, this one. I thought I'd do a quick video on this lock because it's got a bit of an unusual feature about it. Which I'll show you in just a sec. I think we'll get him picked first, and then I can show you. So I'm going to use this top of the keyway tensioner with a little cutout. There's a bottom of the keyway tensioner, sorry, using in the top position. So I'll put him up there and use this Lockout Buster Pro Lower Lock Tools hook with some heavy tension. We've got 5 pins in there. Let's see if we can't get him picked. And that was 4. That was a click on 1. We've got a full set. It's a very tiny little keyway, this, and with that disc in the way, it's very difficult to feel your way around in there. I think this lock must have been used outside at some time in its life because it's quite sort of gungy and grindy in there. Right, what are we snagged on? One just give us a little bit of counter rotation. I find that the movement on this, I think as well, because it's been outside, is a bit stiff, and sometimes you get it picked and you don't realise you've really got to, give quite a bit of tension there. We're on 4. What we got, is that 3? There we go, we're open. I think that was 3 holding us up. Yeah, that movement is very rough. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's yeah, it takes quite a lot of tension. So we'll lock him up, get the key just to show he's all working fine. You've got the 4 pins there. Sorry, it's not in focus. 4 pins there. It's quite a reasonable bit in, highs in the back there, which can make it a tricky pick, but as we've shown there, it's all working fine. So the unusual thing about this lock, I got the a while ago. I bought 2 of these, different bittings on them from eBay, and the locks arrived, and I thought that I'd bought a dud. I thought that one of them wasn't working, or perhaps they'd sent the wrong key with it, and I was about to, get in contact with the buyer and sort of ask them what they'd sold me. And then I figured out what the problem was. So as you can see, it works fine there, and we've got this what I thought was an anti-drill plate on the front. Now if we rotate this anti-drill plate, I'm just going to use the key to sort of hold that anti-drill plate and rotate it through 180 degrees, and then I try and use the key again. It fits in there as you'd expect because we haven't touched the keyway, but now it doesn't open at all. And this was how I received the lock. So I've put the key in, didn't open. I just assumed it was jammed or that this was the wrong key, and it took me a long time to figure out, and it was just one of these locks that was like it, that by rotating that, and I think it must have been by pure accident, and then I put the key in and it works fine. And I've really puzzled over this. I mean, you can see if you look at that anti-drill plate, it's not completely centered on that disc. This section that's currently on the right here is wider than that on the left, and that must, indicate, I suppose, which way, whether it's whether the lock is locked, if you follow me, or it's not. And as you turn it around and get it to that position where it won't open, you can feel a little bit of resistance against this anti-drill plate, almost like it's engaging something in the lock, and there you go, it won't open at all. So yeah, very strange. And like I say, it wasn't a fluke on this particular lock. I bought 2 of these Squire DCL1s, both keyed differently, and although this one came to me with the disc in the wrong position, it took a while to figure it out. Both of those disc locks operated the same, in that if you rotated this 180 degrees, the lock wouldn't work. And I've puzzled over it, not had too many sleepless nights, but I've puzzled over it, and I really can't understand why that would do that. An added security feature perhaps, but it's, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's quite a good security feature. It does mean that, you know, in that position, the lock can't be used. You can't use the key with it, and you can't even pick it. So yeah, it's a nice security feature, I suppose. But yeah, if anyone knows anything more about this, then yeah, leave a comment, and perhaps you can enlighten me. But yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.